Today we've got another DS adventure. Haven't had a DS adventure for quite a while, since last year's Dynamic Soaring Fest. And with this being the best time of year for dynamic soaring around the Canterbury, New Zealand region, we decided to have a mission to Tekapo. We are struggling with numbers locally around the Christchurch, Canterbury region, but we today have Kerry Surgison coming up from Hawea, like Wanaka way, so it's about 2 or 3 hours south of Tekapo. We have Josh coming from Timaru, which is just to the east of Tekapo, about an hour's drive over him, and then myself coming from Christchurch, which is about 2.5 hours drive. So we're all meeting up from different parts of the South Island to a central point. So we haven't been to Tekapo for several years now because we've been using the wind whistle with its excellent distance from home and amazing power that it has there in wind. But now we've lost that sight, which is an absolute just shame. So I've sold all my big heavy planes as a result, because I don't know, just no real point at this point if I can't get the numbers to come up the hill, or anyone else to come up the hill, and I've got big heavy DS planes sitting around doing nothing. So we've actually sold the heavy Synergy Mark II and my heavy K2M, and you know, who sells a K2M these days? Not many, especially if you can't get them in this country. But I hadn't flown a heavy K2 for 2 years, so that was a good reason. That's gone off to Chris Bros over in Idaho, but I think that's going off to Jake Malkin or someone over there. And yeah, so we'll see what today brings. It's only supposed to be 30 to 40 knots, but I've got 3 JW60s in the back, and some other foamies and some other bits and pieces to fly, so just going to be a fun day today. That's the aim. Seems to be a day of foamies here today. It's funny, come all the way to Tekapo and fly foamies. Probably got about 50 mile per hour at least. I didn't bring an anemometer, so I'm guessing about 50 mile per hour winds. It's definitely quite strong. WM60. This is what happens when a juicy goes in at 178 miles per hour. So, ding! Oh, there's the point there. Probably somewhere in there with a battery. The old trusty JW is getting well flown today. I've actually got 3 JWs here today. This is the one which has actually got a gyro on it, a selectable gyro. Oh, wind's just starting to be funny. There won't have been a furball here for about at least 5 years, I don't think. So it's probably I did the 500. Maybe 4 years ago. Great day up here at Tekapo. We've had a lot of just slightly off angle, just enough to make it pleasant and rough. But now it's just come on a slightly better angle. I think we've probably had over 60 knots at one point of wind, or at least 60 mile per hour of wind, because yeah, it was hard to stand up and you couldn't launch planes. So unfortunately, I don't really have anything heavy anymore, apart from my RT30, which I've just set the new 30-inch record at 285, which was awesome. That was about a 25-minute hard yakka